All right, everyone. Thanks so much for joining. Got another episode of Full Body Cast Presents Garage Night. Garage Night brought to you by Cole Street Brewery, 1627 Cole Street, Enumclaw, Washington. Say hi to Sean. We also got Bordeaux Wine Bar in Enumclaw as well down the street. Then Enumclaw, Mazatlan. Say hi to Andy. And then also Dan Coote Snyder over there at the O Chef Country Kitchen. Order that on DoorDash and I might deliver it to you. We got Craig Bentely on the mic.
Super excited to be
and
here.
Corey Bentely on the mic.
Not as excited.
And we've got a dog in the background. And we got a friend here. Goose! Chill out, dude. Sorry.
Goose from Top Gun?
Ooh,
I thought he died.
I hope Top Gun's here.
What are we doing?
Uh-oh. Ooh, 49er fan.
Oh, is Homer here?
Might be.
I think it's Homer.
Oh, it could be.
It is!
Oh! I heard 49er fan.
What's up?
Oh yeah. Okay, this is a nice surprise. This is a nice gift. We got one of the Patreons, one of the myth, the legends. Go ahead and throw the
Good host would have had that stuff set up
Oh my
for him.
god, what are you doing over there, dude?
Yeah, all right. That sounds cool. All right. All right, we got Homer Robertson. Wait, Robertson. We got David Robinson and Homer Robertson here.
What a terrible
Homer.
host.
Homer, put that. Use that mic like you've used it before. You've been on the mic. Yeah, man. Get it to your face and let's get chatting. All right.
I'm surprised you came here after hearing him rap at that.
Yeah, what do you think about all the throat goat stuff? It's not bad. Here, say that into the mic.
It's not bad.
Okay, all right.
Don't lie to him.
Give me 3 words.
What, 3 words?
Just give me 3 words. Just random words. Give me 3 words. Anyway, 3 words.
Wheaties.
Wheaties.
Somebody else throw something out.
Biblioteca.
That's
Biblioteca. Okay, I can do that. Biblioteca. All right.
Chocolate.
Oh,
Chocolate. Okay,
man.
perfect.
All right, let's hear it.
All right, yo. So when Homer walked in, he smelled like he smoked some Wheaties. Not the cereal, but the Biblioteca chocolate flavored Wheaties.
Terrible.
That's really bad.
It's true. I did smoke it.
I can smell it.
Right. So. At least you're being honest when you're right.
Yeah, no, I can absolutely smell it right now. It is. I got some secondhand going. Okay, so Homer, welcome back. Have you ever been on a garage night before?
No.
Now you're here in the flesh, wearing your Nebraska hat.
We got a big game on
You got
Saturday.
a huge game.
Yeah, we're playing undefeated Indiana.
You think you guys got it? You guys gonna
We'll
win?
see. We looked bad, and
Dude.
each half we looked like shit.
Did you guys? Did you guys play Oregon? Who was it that you guys?
No, we beat who we just beat?
Who don't you guys?
Rutgers.
But no, Rutgers. But you guys lost.
Oh, that's Craig's
We
favorite.
lost. We lost to Illinois
Illinois. That's right.
in overtime. by
That's right.
3.
That was a good game.
Yeah.
It's Illinois if Jared is listening.
Yeah.
For
Illinois.
Just for Skelly.
Okay.
Scary, dude. He didn't hit me up with any scary skellies. I reached out to him. I said it's since June. He hasn't hit me up with any scary skellies. So we don't have any scary skellies. So we got some.
Well, you kind of put everybody on,
Yeah.
when you said we weren't going to do it anymore, they probably were just done doing stuff.
They're probably celebrating.
They're still paying me. So we got some homeboy hammer and Homer questions
Okay.
that you can ask at any point for the Garage Night Boys. And if you want the boys to ask you anything as well, you guys jump in. Feel free. But in the meantime, let's talk. Let's catch up. Craig, what's been new? Anything new?
What do you want to talk about?
You're back. You took
You get it, don't you?
You do wrestling references, and nobody's going to understand what you're doing.
Wait, I've been watching.
I will.
I've been watching the.
That was a Cody Rhodes references he's trying right there.
Yeah.
I've been watching the Netflix special, and Holly's gonna be
McMahon?
mad at me
McMahon
because I said I haven't seen the Menendez brothers, and she has questions on that. If you guys have seen that yet, real quick, have you guys seen the Menendez brothers documentary or the?
I watched the entire trial Does that count?
With the one back in like 1996.
He was really big into the trial back then. He had merch and everything.
I want to know how to get away with it.
I didn't even know. I didn't even know what it's about. I'm out of the loop.
Holly's screaming at listening to this right now. She gave us homework that at some point we're going to have to watch the documentary first, and then they have like the miniseries. So and then
Is that a Lifetime miniseries?
it's all on Netflix.
Oh,
Or I think there's a Hulu documentary, and then the miniseries is on.
because they killed their parents.
Hashtag free the Mendez
Dude,
brothers.
and there's a point where
Free?
it's like, yes, correct. It sounds like that they.
Oh, they didn't kill him?
No, they maybe did.
It was
and-
self-defense.
Yeah, and they were getting
Oh.
abused
That's what
and
I
stuff
think.
like that. So, anyway, she wants our opinion. So let's have like an uneducated opinion real quick because we haven't watched anything. Corey, what do you think? What do you think? Are they guilty? Do you think that
What
they
should happen to him?
right now?
I think one should be released and they have to fight to find out who does.
On pay-per-view.
so. So okay.
One
so,
can be free.
so a UFC fight between the two,
Sure.
and then the winner gets freed.
It's like those island movies that Stone Cold did where they strap you on an island, you got to fight your way.
The Condemned?
Yeah.
I think that they should be freed, and the state of California should pay them severance for putting them in jail.
Okay, yeah.
But
But they did murder them.
yes,
Okay.
and I'd like Gavin Newsom to physically hand the money to them.
Like cash?
Yes.
Whoa, damn.
I prefer one of those big checks like Happy Gilmore used to get. If I was one of them, that's what I would do.
Oh, they could have it on a game day.
Okay, so we can.
Pat McAfee gives them the check.
If they could punt their way out of prison.
Yeah.
Kick the field goal.
But if they miss that field goal, they're back in.
Yeah.
Back in prison if they miss it.
Oh,
They gotta wear the Bob Barker shoes though.
Yeah.
Make it legit.
So Homer, what's your thought?
I
on this?
don't know anything about
I
it.
think he just
I'm
already
out
had-
of the loop.
He just
You're out
had
of
a
the
great
loop?
idea.
I must be under a rock.
I feel like you have plenty of time to kind of watch some of this stuff.
I don't even know what it's about.
Okay, all right. I have not either. I've been watching McMahon, dude.
That was
McMahon.
What a genius.
There was a lot there
What's a G?
that,
I'm not gonna say he wasn't a genius. He was.
and the wild thing was that they put most of this together prior to his allegations. So
But he had allegations
Yeah, I think
prior
way
to that
before.
also.
agreed.
I
Yes,
think
yes,
everybody
yes.
already knew what the deal was.
But the whole the most interesting parts for me was just seeing how big Hulk Hogan brought WWF to becoming like a character business, and then but then the whole NWO thing, that was it filled in holes for me. I knew it was all going on, but I did not understand like how big and how much they played off of each other, and then how bad the WCW like buried the WWE for
A year
for
and a half.
a while. Yeah,
They ended up burying themselves, so it's fine.
yeah, true, very true. But yeah, very very interesting to see all that, and then also they kind of dive into the whole not Bret Hart, but
Owen Hart. yeah.
Owen Hart's death. That was pretty interesting.
They actually have a what is that? What's the I've actually watched the
What they
entire
said
thing
isn't
on
true either,
on the
though.
Owen Hart death. What are the ones they do on like A&E?
Like the life of.
behind the music,
Well, yeah, but it's called something. It's called like
Legends.
Real World.
like a
It's
like a
called
legend.
Legends.
Yeah, something like that.
WWE legend.
They said that blood was his on the mat. That's not true. That blood was already there for matches before.
Is that true? How do you know? Were you there?
Yeah.
Are you Owen Hart?
No, we talked about it at one of my meetings.
Yeah.
Oh, your question and answer meetings. You're just raising your hand in the back. Hey, when are we going to talk about Owen Hart's blood on the mat?
Who do you think makes those decisions when the clip breaks?
Was that his?
Whose decision?
No, I'm being you. I'm still doing the joke.
No, that ended.
Totally killed it.
Stony.
Stonied it.
Just like Owen. So,
Whoa, too soon.
30 years, 25 years.
I hope Bret Hart punches you in the face.
He would. He would. Did you watch it yet?
What, the McMahon
yeah.
documentary? Yeah.
Yeah. What'd you
It was
think?
Really good.
What was your favorite part? I don't think you watched it. What did
I
you watch?
watched the whole thing.
Oh, the whole thing
I
twice?
was disappointed that it was only 8 episodes.
Ooh, it was actually 5 episodes. No, I'm kidding.
No, it was longer than that.
So you did watch it.
Yes.
What was the the dad part was surprising as well. The whole
How he got abused by his dad. And
well,
that's kind of why he's the way he is.
a little bit, but mostly how he kind of swindled his dad out of it. Like he was like,
to take over.
I'll take this over. If I default on any payment, you get it back. But then he just poured all of the money that he got for the shows right back in and to his payments and got it.
That sounds like a good business.
Yeah.
So smart.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about how he booked himself as daddy to all the women wrestlers.
Oh, that's okay. Interesting. Yeah. Did you guys want to buy me out of Full Body Cast? Yeah, if you default.
I don't have $3 in my pocket.
Sure. I think I'm still owed, so we'll just call it even.
Yeah, it was so we'll watch the Menendez brothers, but now Holly has to watch McMahon. I feel like that's a fair trade. She's got to watch McMahon.
We need a report on it.
Yes,
Yeah.
we should just call in. It could be maybe her drive home report where she just phones in and talks to us about the McMahon episodes. Oh, that's just a thought. Craig, you're also wearing a Tennessee Volunteers hat.
I am.
No, usually you're rocking like a minor league hat or something baseball. Is this a Tennessee baseball related or is this football related?
Peyton Manning related. What are you talking about? He loves
Corey,
Peyton
Corey, yeah. Corey saw me with his hat and said I'm wearing it for Peyton Manning. But actually, this hat was given to me as a gift from one of my players that I coached, and she's going to Tennessee.
Oh,
Oh,
was it the
that's
hat
cool.
that she wore in her press conference that she chose the college?
No, it was not.
It'd be kind of cool if it was.
Oh, it would be cool.
It'd be kind of weird if it was.
No, because she's dedicating that to the person that helped pour
To a assistant coach? That
Great
seems-
He still helps.
top dog
that
assistant
seems,
coach.
that seems like a weird gift from a young child to an adult.
I feel it's weird it didn't go to the head coach. That's
That's what I'm saying.
well, that means
Well, he got one too.
Oh, did you?
Oh,
Okay, never
okay.
mind. Was it the same kind of hat or was it a better one?
I don't know.
Are you a Volunteers fan prior to this a little bit?
Yeah, actually, I like their baseball team. Like, I don't think they're going to beat Alabama this week, but
Is their baseball team playing Alabama this week?
no, their football team is.
Okay, I was just checking. You did say that weirdly. No, their baseball team. I think they're going to beat Alabama this week.
It's a little early.
It's an indoor league.
It's a wiffle ball league. They have a whole different thing going.
That would be awesome.
Dude, did you see the wiffle ball league that they broadcast it? It's in the Pacific Northwest. It's like in
Yes.
The WFL?
I've seen it numerous times.
dude. That's how come? I feel like your guys' group should have came up with that. That is insane to me. That
We
these
used to have home run derbies in front of his house with
Yeah.
wiffle ball. Everybody would drink and then we'd just take turns trying to hit home runs.
dingers.
Yeah, over his house. That was the rule. It had to be over the house.
Whose house?
His?
Craig's.
Yeah.
Wasn't that kind of your house at a point too?
No,
You could say our house.
no, it was his house.
No, it wasn't when we were kids.
No, this is yeah.
Oh,
this,
he did that.
No, I mean now.
Yeah.
this
You
is
lived
like,
it-
This is like maybe 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the house he currently resides at.
I don't live with him.
You did for a bit.
No, I didn't.
I thought you did for like a week.
I've never lived with him ever.
You wanted to.
Oh, every day of my life. Just want to get back there where we had bunk beds, so we can watch Star Trek and WWE wrestling.
Carrie?
That would be awesome. I'm not going to lie.
Dude, that would be sweet. That would be sweet. Homer, how far away did you live from these? Did you guys play at the same park and all that basketball?
Yeah, I
back
grew
in
up out by Deep Lake though,
But so why were you down at
because
the?
all my friends lived in town.
So who were you visiting?
Just people around town.
He knew where to come play basketball.
Did they know
They knew
you?
where to play basketball?
Okay.
Of course they knew.
Just visiting people. I saw people and I visited. A big fan of from Bussin' with the Boys. Will Compton. He played for Nebraska. Yeah. Do you ever watch? You ever listen to Bussin' with the
No.
Boys and all that? They just had Trump on, and I know that when I told Trump was on like Andrew Schultz. Howard Schultz is the guy that I think created Charlie Brown.
No, Howard
He's in
Schultz.
Starbucks.
Howard
He's
Schultz.
Starbucks. Yeah.
Howard Schultz is the idiot that got rid of the Sonics. And
True.
has to
Good point.
Be in a box.
He was on Andrew Schultz's podcast. He was on Bustin' with the Boys on the Nelk podcast. And when I told Craig and Corey that we had a special guest on, they immediately, I guarantee, were thinking, "Oh, he's making the rounds to all the podcasts, and Full Buddy Cast is going to be the next Trump podcast."
I did, but then I realized that he's going and doing 6 Feet Under with the Undertaker, so he'd never come on this one.
Is he really going on 6 Feet Under with the Undertaker?
Yeah.
Nice.
Is he? Dude, he's
That'll be a good one.
well. Podcast is the new thing because then Kamala was on with
Sexy Time.
what's her name?
Or some sexy
yeah.
time
No,
show.
call her daddy.
Yeah.
And then, according to Barstool, she reached out to go on BFFs, to go on PMT, and to go on another, I think, Jack Mack's podcast.
He sound made up.
I haven't heard of any of those.
Yeah.
Well,
They're
I think
on.
you just put
They're on
letters
the
together.
they're on the DTO, and then she went over to the BMW.
AWLs. But I think it's very interesting how it's turning into.
We should go ahead and just send them both a comment and offer up
you should
offer
offer.
up the platform.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And then
Could have the debate in the garage.
Dude, the debate.
the people will get back to you and be like, how many listeners you got?
Like, hey, it just takes one vote.
Could totally change the state of
Hey,
Washington.
do you guys want to get 30 votes in a state that it doesn't matter? Come on, Full Buddy Cast.
Listen, we have some great ideas, like the Menendez brothers fighting in a UFC octagon to see one gets freed. Huh? We have your buddy Gavin Newsom handing.
You like big checks, don't you?
Have you thought about buying a podcast before?
You just land on the Trump network. Full Buddy, sponsored by the Trump network.
Dude, that would be crazy. That would be crazy. No, I feel like we got someone a little more special when it comes to, and he puts a special. We got Homer Robertson on the mic.
Right on.
Yeah, there we go.
He doesn't want to buy your podcast.
I got my own podcast.
Yeah.
Why would I buy
You do
yours?
so plug it. Talk to me about your podcast. I got actually a sticker on my refrigerator from
Yes,
from
you
yours.
do.
Go ahead and mention it and talk
So
about it a little bit.
it's Tackle Box Talk. It's a fishing podcast. You just catch me fishing out in the woods, wherever. I have random guests on here and there.
Yeah.
I had my son on there last week.
Oh yeah.
It was pretty cool.
See, the thing I like about Homer's podcast is it feels like you're actually out there, like with the you hear the birds chirping, you hear the walking through, stuff. You hear even when you're on the boat, kind of that hollow aluminum ting when you move around in there too. It puts you. It's a very immersive. Plus, and then you kind of talk like quietly because you're fishing. You're not like shouting like what we do,
All right.
like what Corey does.
I shout every day.
Yeah,
Yeah, the only time we really yell on there is when I'm catching a fish.
I got one.
You're right. Stuff like that.
Have you ever yelled "I got one" when you really didn't have one because nobody
Yeah.
could see it?
Pretty much.
Oh, got away again.
I wish I had video.
Right?
I did that as a kid. My dad would kidnap me and take me fishing. I hated it. I hated fishing, and so I had my own fun. Made up my own.
Let's clarify: it really wasn't kidnapping.
It wasn't kidnapping, but it's just like it felt like it. No streaming services. I missed out on the Saturday morning cartoons. It's like one of those things where it's like I'm not going to be able to see what happened this week with Saved by the Bell. I'm going to have to wait on the
you made
rerun.
great moment with your father.
Yeah, bull crap.
That sounds terrible.
It was the worst.
Yeah.
Cats in the cradle and the sill. So if you hold your line a little tight on your fishing rod, at least I figured this out.
Your bobber goes up and down.
No, you pull it. Yeah, you pull it.
His bobber doesn't go
It
down
makes
anymore.
the end of the rod bounce, and so it looks like you're getting so I'd be like, oh, I'm getting nibbles. And my dad would turn around and be so excited. He's got his son who's like fishing with him. He loves fishing. And here he is. Oh, you're going to get a fish. All right. And then he sees me just freaking doing the
Finger.
yeah. And he just stopped inviting me. He just stopped inviting me at that
He wasn't
point.
mad. He was just disappointed.
Yeah, he goes.
That's sad.
Yeah, he just turned around with a single tear going on his cheek, and he said, "I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed."
So does your dad go golfing with you at least?
He never went golfing, and the funny thing is like it kind of takes the same amount of time. It's going to be
Right.
like a few hours, and but I feel like fishing prep is way more, and like also especially if you have a boat, there's more work that goes into it than just loading up the golf bag and getting in and going.
Yes.
So,
It's way more.
do you have a
work.
boat?
Yes.
What type of boat
It's
do you
like a
got?
little 8-foot.
Like aluminum?
One.
Got like a Minn Kota, got a little Minn Kota trolling motor on it.
Yep.
What
That's the job.
and you get how many lines do you have in the water at the time?
Only 2.
You and your son?
If I'm by myself, I can have 2.
Oh, okay. One for each arm.
Yeah, or some I'll try to catch 2 different kinds of fish on each bull.
You're not trying to catch the same fish on both bulls?
I've done that once.
Just reeling it together.
I've done that once, like long time ago.
Randy got one and then Randy got the other. It's like, oh yeah, try catching me. I'm gonna get a boat.
Right.
I'm gonna make this a complete mess for you.
It seems to me fishing's much more peaceful over time than I've been forever, but golf to me isn't peaceful.
I'm gonna have you
Depends who you're
get
with.
into that microphone. Like, look, you're looking at me. Look at the mic. There we go, and talk into it.
It depends on.
Got quieter. Yeah. Oh, there you go.
There
okay.
we go.
All right. Just talk normal. I can move that.
No, you're fine.
What was the question?
Yeah.
He was saying it depends on who he's fishing with.
And who you're golfing with.
True.
Well, golf frustrates me enough where I don't get any peace.
But fishing frustrates me because I don't catch
Does
any
it?
fish. Yeah.
I would feel like I would just be chilling out there, so it would be fine.
I mean, I don't know about somebody that fishes all the time, but most people don't go fishing specifically to catch fish. They just enjoy being out and doing something. So I think if you're going every single time just to catch fish, then you're probably gonna be frustrated.
Yeah, no. Because every time I go to the river, I've still never caught shit out of the river.
So you're bad at river fishing, is what you're saying.
Pretty much.
Not Craig though. Craig
One
every
day-
time Craig
one day
goes
I'll
somewhere,
get it down.
catches everything
What's
with a bare hand.
Congratulations, by the way, married.
Yeah.
Where and when was that?
4th of July on the beach.
On the beach,
Yep.
catching no fish, caught a wife.
Caught a wife. Yeah.
Where was this at?
Mo Clips above Pacific Beach, about an hour north of Ocean Shores.
Thanks for the invite. And did you get robbed? No, I'm kidding.
Just this last.
Whoa,
This
Yeah.
last
that's not a
July?
very good way to.
Yeah, I just got married.
That's not a very
Congratulations.
good way to start the marriage. You can't say you got robbed.
Yeah, not yet.
You got robbed
Yeah,
when
wait
you
for
got
the
married?
divorce.
Who got robbed when you got married?
No, I mean that on the beach there.
I did. That's why I got divorced. My life was robbed.
That's what I was getting.
I know what
at.
you're getting at. I made the
the
joke
joke.
for you.
This is round 2.
Round 2 for you.
Yes.
And your gal likes to go fishing too with you.
Yes.
What's her name?
Her name's Lily.
Lily. Should give her a little shout out.
Yeah.
And then how did you propose? Did you
We were
Mountain Dew and ring?
we were just coming home from 4th of July weekend a year before, and I was like,
Oh, so a full year.
I looked at her. I'm like, we come here every damn year. We're getting married on the beach next year. And then a year later, we got married.
That's crazy. And I hope I didn't hear a yes. Did she say it
Well,
was?
obviously, if we
She
got
showed up.
married a year later,
She showed up, so
Yeah, she had a year to not.
She seems pretty cool.
she's nice. Yeah.
She seems pretty cool. And then did you guys do a little honeymoon anywhere?
No,
Or
we
you guys-
haven't done that yet.
What are you guys thinking?
We're hopefully, if I get enough money before April, I'm convinced her to go to WrestleMania for our
ooh,
honeymoon.
in Vegas too.
In Vegas, because it's 420
Oh,
weekend
that's-
too.
That'd be nice.
So it might be lit.
That might be the best thing I've ever heard.
Most romantic.
Dude, I just saw some tickets yesterday before that it also included dinner and sitting with the Undertaker, and then you got to go to Topgolf with the Miz.
Yeah,
That'd be cool.
How much? How much?
Ah, it was
it
close
was
to-
super expensive.
It was like 10 grand.
Yeah,
Dude, that's not. Dude, that's not bad.
Super Bowl price. If you
Yeah.
went to the Super Bowl.
Exactly.
alone.
I think it
That's
should be cheaper if I have to hang out with the Miz though.
True.
I should get a discount.
You should get paid to be with the Miz.
we got. It's
Damn
15. It's 15,000, but we're paying you 5,000. You get a $5,000 credit.
Damn Browns fans.
10,000. Speaking of damn sports fans, congratulations on beating a terrible offensive line named the Seattle Seahawks. Number 78, I saw this today, has been pressured and allowed pressure 35 times this season. He's our third string backup because we lost Fant and we lost the other dude. And the next offensive lineman in the NFL this season that has the most pressures allowed, 19. So he's almost let, like, Geno can't throw. But other than that, we would have won that game.
Sounds like a lot of excuses.
It does.
We can't establish anything if you're letting people run through you.
I was just mad that our special teams is still trash.
Did you guys
and allowed that kickoff return? Because if that didn't happen, I don't think you guys would have got over 10 points, being realistic.
Well, I think that was
Chenault?
proven by the other points we couldn't do.
But
Did
all 6 games, our special teams made a jacked up play.
Wasn't your kicker injured as well?
And now he's hurt again. This new
So
one.
you have the new guy that went for like a meaningless stupid tackle at the end of the game.
Right? I thought he was supposed to play again. And Moody's out, but Wright is okay.
He's trying, but he's got a dislocated shoulder.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't need a shoulder to kick. Get out there.
I don't know.
Get out
It
there. Get out there.
It might make you shank it. Who knows?
Are you kicking with your shoulder?
Whichever way you're leaning, just put a weight on the other shoulder pad. Even yourself out. Get out there and do the job. You think somebody in the 70s wouldn't kick without an arm back there?
Yeah, just put a patch on.
Yeah,
I think whatever eye you put a patch on, you're gonna kind of lean that way anyways.
Yeah.
That's all you got to
Maybe,
do.
I don't know.
There was a kicker with no foot before. Come on.
That's
It was
crazy.
half a foot.
Oh, that's true.
That's true.
Did you have anything else going on in your life you wanted to talk about, or no?
Not really.
Okay, now we're not talking
Not
about
yet.
anything yet. I will talk about the sports app at the Muckleshoot Casino.
How
It
do you
is-
like that
So frustrating, almost garbage. It might be getting better, but
because the Wi-Fi sucks.
maybe it
Really?
could be the Wi-Fi that sucks. It kicks me in and it kicks me out. And yesterday, I'm like, you know what? Forget it. I didn't even bet last week, and this week I went in there to bet, and so I went to the kiosk. And if you go to the kiosk, you'll see the last person. Sometimes you'll see the last person that bet on the screen.
Right. So
And
you try
so-
to match it if you wanted to.
So I like to bet that person's bet, whatever it is. Not the amount, but just what it is.
Right.
So I threw $5 on this person's bet. He picked 6 games of the on Sunday, the NFL, or actually tonight too, because the Saints are playing the Broncos. He picked how much they would be beaten by between 1 and 6 points or 7 and 12 points, in increments, right? If $7,200 if these 6 games hit, that's it. I suck at gambling. Maybe somebody else has got it figured it out.
You thought some mathematician was betting before you?
Hey, I'd take that chance.
Dude,
if I
maybe
was betting
for
on the kiosk. You never know.
$5 for 7. Some guy
That
did
ain't- That's what bets I make when I do gamble on sports betting.
Yeah.
I make the $5 bet to make
yeah. That's
10
why.
grand.
Right. Exactly.
That's why I had North Carolina State to win the whole thing in the Final Four, and
And you
they
got-
made it to the Final Four. And on a $5 bet, if they would have won the whole thing, I would have won $1,000.
Yeah. But you also did you pick them to go to the Final Four?
No, I just picked them
To win it
the
all.
whole thing
Yeah.
when the tournament started.
Yeah. I got some of my bets. I got 2 touchdowns. I got 3 people with 2 touchdowns this week. Alvin Kamara tonight. I've got
They're lucky. They score 1 touchdown as a
Right.
team.
Yeah.
no way.
it's a tough
Al-
run.
You didn't see their injured list? It's pretty long.
And Rattler's starting again.
Yeah.
That's why they're going to hand it off to freaking Alvin Kamara the entire time.
Where's
they have
the-
no receivers.
Tough
They're just
run
going to load the
defense.
box.
Tough.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's
You
going to
didn't
be
see their
Bub
injured
Means
list?
catching the ball and getting a touchdown, even though that would probably be a good bet. I think the Saints are going to surprise everyone right now. They're going to win the game outright.
They've lost, 4 in a row? I could see them.
Why? Because they're at home.
Overtime.
Does it help them? Does it help them at home because they have Sean Payton come back to home?
Yes, and they're going against the
Is Hybrid
Broncos.
back? Is Hybrid Man back?
No.
No, he's out.
Then,
too.
yeah, they're going to lose.
I'll bet everyone $5 here each.
I'm in.
Money line Saints. I'm taking the Saints.
I don't bet money lines. I bet straight up.
That's
You
what
want
it is.
money line?
No, that's what it is. Money. No, I'm not taking spreads. I'm taking money line.
Oh,
It means
fine.
it's a pick.
Straight up. Then?
Yeah.
Straight up.
I'm
Yeah.
good. I'll take them.
'Kay.
I'll take Broncos.
Okay.
I'll take Broncos.
Okay. Fine. I just made $15. This feels great.
It's only the second time in my life I ever took the Broncos.
It's crazy to me.
If
You already know this the first time, and I feel like
Dude,
an
Bo
idiot.
Nix is going to get absolutely swallowed up. And I've got an I got an interception from him, interception from Rattler, and like 5 other interceptions. That's going to win
It's gonna be a
$1,000.
turnover game, huh?
I think it's going to be. I think we're going to see a lot of interceptions this weekend. Not every quarterback. I got a lot of bets out there because I'm going to Vegas on Wednesday. I'm excited. It's the birthday Vegas trip for me, and me and Jamie heading out Wednesday, back Saturday. I'm looking forward to it.
Nice.
So, Corey, what's going on with you? Anything new? How's Pumpkin Land?
You know exactly how Pumpkin Land is.
Good, going great.
No, it's not.
Not at all.
No.
Did we come up with an
Why do you keep
idea?
asking me about it?
We came up with a good idea, right? Was that last week? We came
Yeah,
up with
get
that
rid
good
of
idea?
pumpkins.
Just throw
I
them
know
away?
if you want cheap
No.
pumpkins, you go to Grocery Outlet. They're
Yeah, go to
They're
Grocery
$5 at Grocery Outlet,
Yeah, go there.
any size.
Okay, Grocery Outlet. I
That's-
like that. I'm
That's
down.
where we got our pumpkins.
Any size $5?
Yep.
I like it. Go there.
Less work.
Yeah, Corey is Corey Pumpkin Seed.
Oh, yeah, that's what you're talking
Yeah.
about, isn't it? Yeah.
Planting pumpkins everywhere.
That's what I was supposed to do. I forgot.
You're just carving them in the back in the cut fruit station, just grabbing as many seeds as you possibly can.
Just throwing seeds in people's yards.
Like what?
Can you just plant those seeds that way and they plant? Or do you have to do anything specific with them?
I think you're supposed to like let
Probably
them
water
sprout,
'em.
but I've got one that's sprouting out randomly out in my
Oh,
backyard. Randomly.
It's not random. I told you that.
Oh yeah, you planted it with care.
Yeah.
With care.
I actually put some Miracle Grow with it.
I like it.
Anybody that got pumpkins this year didn't want to cook the seeds like you can. They should bring them over to your front yard and just bury them.
Just a whole front yard.
I cheated on this batch I did the other night. I put them in the dehydrator.
Oh, see?
See how those turn out.
What are you texting? Are you getting questions?
Yeah.
I'm looking to see if we did go. No questions. No questions at all.
Damn.
Gotta have listeners to have
Except for
questions.
Holly. No, we got. Oh, I will tell you that. Let me look at these stats real quick, okay?
No.
I don't like stats. 7.
And also shout out to Dan for sharing so much on the podcast, on the page. He's listening. He's the man. Super appreciate him. So stat wise,
I got a website I'm starting he can join.
what is it?
There's a guy at work I'm using it. It's called onlydans.com.
Only Dan's?
Yeah.
That's smart. I like
I
it.
can get him on there too.
So this week, this year,
That's the sound of people turning their radio off.
this year only, we had 4,000 downloads just this year.
Yeah, those are the paid ones from overseas.
Those are the paid ones for overseas.
The bot is not doing its job.
Yeah, I figured at least 10 by the bot.
This month, 2,125 of those 4,000.
So what you're saying, this is what I'm hearing. We're starting to become the business that says they're going out of sale.
And then
They're
people
going, and then they, and then people come in and buy stuff, and then they continue to be a business.
this week, $887. This is that Saturday Live, or not Saturday Live, Almost Live had that skit of Pat Cashman talking about the rug emporium. We're going out of business. We're not doing anything more. It's our word. Never again. You will never see us in this town ever. Kaput. It's gone. You got to watch this. And then at the end, he goes, at the end of the commercial of him talking about they're slashing the prices, getting rid of everything. He says, new location opened up in Tukwila. And that's us. That's who we are. We just threaten. We just threaten to. It's that Shane Gillis skit where he's
How
got.
can you threaten people,
Oh,
You can't threaten people that don't care.
it's not. I don't know. I don't know who's listening and who's doing it, but it's crushing right now. And
I have a great question. I have a question.
stats don't lie. Yes.
I want to know Homer, ready?
Yep.
3-point contest. Me, you, and Tony Signani. Who wins?
Ooh.
Now?
Yeah. Right now. I haven't played basketball in 6 years.
Tony
by the way,
has
too.
Tony
I'm
wins.
saying Tony,
Tony.
just because I know my back is jacked. And
Yeah.
I don't even know if I'd get 3 to hit the rim before I
7-foot
give
hoop.
up.
7-foot hoop.
Gotta shoot it from the
haven't-
sidewalk. Gotta
yeah.
shoot it from the sidewalk.
Trying to have a dunk contest?
For real.
No, 3-point land.
I don't know if I can jump to a 7-foot hoop to dunk anymore.
Yeah.
I was playing pickleball. You guys playing pickleball yet? You guys playing that here and there
No.
with your buds?
Is that supposed to be like a certain age? And then I
That
start
must
playing?
be 45
Yeah.
group.
Must be.
age.
But I was playing it the other day. I suck. Not a huge
I usually
thing,
just play
but
handball.
I was just petrified and terrified and horrified and mortified that I was going to
Hurt yourself.
literally snap 12 Achilles tendons in my legs. I was just like,
Did you play doubles? Play one-on-one?
I'm playing doubles, and I was cutting back and forth. But my buddy Brandon Burt, a couple years back, we were all down in Southern California playing pickleball, and just kind of in between golf rounds, and he cut and he face planted, and he thought one of us hit him in the back. He said, "I felt like someone hit me in the back of the leg with like a broomstick or something," but he snapped his Achilles and had to have it and get it reattached. And I don't know if you guys have ever done this before, but Google a video of how they practice the Achilles tendon to getting replaced. And what they do is they take a celery and they kind of like reattach, they kind of like split it apart, and then they sew it together and pull it in. It is trippy
hell
to watch how they put together
They sew celery together?
to practice it.
I
Yeah,
feel like I could do this then.
yeah.
I do that every day.
You sow celery.
Yeah, it's
You
part
don't,
of
even, you don't even sow the plants
that's
of
part of the work.
pumpkins.
It's part of the work day.
It's just what. It's just what. That's my 1 to 2 shift.
I'll play pickleball with you.
Will you?
Yeah.
I'll play pickleball.
Well, I want one-on-one first, so then I'll be your partner.
Terrible at it.
One-on-one, and then I'll be your partner.
Pickleball is literally like if you Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, on a ping pong court.
I love ping pong.
Can't step in the kitchen.
Can't step in the kitchen.
What?
The very front, you can't touch it.
It's
Oh,
called the
that's
kitchen.
stupid.
Men don't do it.
I don't
We don't step in
remember.
the kitchen.
Why just-
Women's league, they can. They actually stay in the kitchen the whole day. The rest of the court's off limits.
Because they can't hit it over the head.
Oh, way to make a suffrage joke.
Oh, Holly loved that one. She's continuing to scream
Could-
at the radio listening device.
There's one down at the high school, isn't there?
Women?
Any of the
I mean, yeah, we're not the Taliban. They're allowed to go to school.
most of the tennis courts
I
have a
meant-
pickleball,
Pickleball court.
on it now.
There's a
if I remember
difference.
it.
I thought they were the same. I'm out of
Is
that
it a-
loop.
is
The
it
lines are a little
Is it
different.
a shorter
Oh.
court? You're the professional. You
Co-
played.
Yes, it's a smaller court within tennis. It doesn't. It's like wiffle ball baseball. Like with real baseball, you're those balls are going so much faster, and you're hitting a wiffle pickleball, it's still going pretty, and it's a nice sturdier, but it's still going, but it's not going like 1,000 miles per hour like a tennis ball does.
Is it like ping pong? I can put English on it.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Correct. And there's actually special paddles that you can purchase that have like, aerodynamic graphite, like.
Oh, I'm in. You just sold me. I'm 100% into this.
Oh, geez.
I love ping pong, so
This is it.
I'm back in.
Okay. I'll invite you to, next time I get invited, I'll show up to play, and I'll be like, just kidding. I got my stunt double, my stand-in,
Wear
and
wristbands and a headband and
dude,
tube socks.
you're going to go against the same people. Don't mention their names, but you're going to go against the same people that you went against a couple years back at my 40th birthday party. When you guys did the beer pong.
That's no problem.
Yeah, you go say hi to your nephew as well, or or your nephew.
Yes.
Your nephew, second removed or whatever. I don't know what that would be, but did I tell you I called him out?
No.
So we were having a poker party at the place that it's nearby his place, and he was there. And so I've door dashed to him before.
No, you told us that. You didn't just tell me you called him out.
Okay,
for not tipping.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he was there, And I was like, "Are you playing tonight?" And he's like, "No." And I was like, "Good, because if you have money to play this buy-in of like a couple bucks, you have money to tip DoorDash." and he's like, "What are you talking about?"
That's funny.
I did play and so there's an Enum Claw Poker tour that just started.
The EPT?
The EPT just started this past week. It's going to go for 5 months.
Damn.
It's got
But it's not leaving Enum Claw.
no, it's a $50 buy-in, and then you get like $60.
$50 and you get to play for the whole 5 months?
No, each time, once a month.
For 5 months.
12 people. You got
Five different locations.
Matty Stotts was in it. You had
Is this a points system?
Butch. You had Donald Jute, a couple others.
Is this a points
Point
system?
system.
It's not an open
yes.
table then.
And then 10% of that pot goes to the championship pot in 6 months. And so if you win, you automatically are into that championship. And then again, every time we get together, 10% of that pot. So it raises stakes. And then that buy-in is 100. You have to be the 3 of the 5 games prior. Anyway, I won. I'm in. Automatically in the championship game. So
I feel like that was just a long story for you to say you won.
that's all I wanted to do. That's all I wanted to do.
How many people were there?
12 people. So
I thought I was going to say 4.
just me. But I won. Me and my stuffed animals. Did you guys have stuffed animals?
I had some turtles back in the day.
Yeah.
Like stuffed turtles?
Yeah.
Like Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
Like stuffed.
Yeah.
Did you get them at the fair or something, or where'd you
I
get
don't
the?
remember where I got them.
Did you name them?
I
Other
had
than
wrestling buddies too. Remember those little wrestling buddies back
Yeah.
in the day?
Oh, yeah.
I had those too.
I had a My Buddy and Me so I could sing.
my
I
buddy?
had I had the one that I had the one that sang.
It's a
to
Teddy
you.
Ruxpin.
Yeah, Teddy Ruxpin. I had that too. Yeah, I had Teddy Ruxpin.
Is that the one that his chest glowed?
Yeah, and you
Yeah.
put like
Yeah,
you put the tape in the chest, and then
Yeah.
it'd play the music.
I had
for you.
Teddy Rap Spin. That's where I got my hardcore lyrics.
No.
No, okay.
I didn't.
I had a stuffed dog named Henry. My brother had Bingo. He was a younger brother.
Let's clarify. This wasn't a real dog that you stuffed.
No, it
correct?
was just no, it was a
I
stuffed.
was really into taxidermy when I was a kid. So had a squirrel.
I just want to clarify for the listeners.
had a ferret.
They-
It was roadkill when I lived out in Selleck.
You remember when those
So I
Roadkill
got
Cafe shirts and all that stuff was
yeah.
really popular?
I don't remember that.
You don't remember that?
No.
Roadkill
Big
Cafe
Johnson?
shirts
Remember
were
Big Johnson?
everywhere. Yeah.
Big dog.
Big dog, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Top dog and big dog.
I would be like Craig to my brother in a sense. I don't know if you ever did this, but
A hero?
I would someone to look up to. But I would take he had Bingo, which was like a knockoff
Is that another
Teddy
dog?
Ruxpin. No, it was like a knockoff Teddy Ruxpin. If you pressed his hands, he would say something. It wasn't a tape deck, and then you could put your hand in the back of his head as a puppet, right? Anyway, I would like whisper.
17.
I would whisper in my ear, and he was like, my brother's probably. I did this from like 5 to 11 years. When he was like 5 to 11. I would just get him. So I'd be like, oh what? Oh what? Oh, you don't like Adam? Oh, you think Adam's? No, he's not saying that. He's not saying that. Oh, it was so much fun.
I had one of the Teddy Ruxpins, and I didn't know it was a Teddy Ruxpin, and Craig recorded stuff, and I thought it was talking to me.
Is this true? Oh,
Good times.
dude,
That'd have been
that's
amazing,
genius. Hey, kid, it's me. Hey, yeah,
Go punch somebody right now.
go give your allowance to your brother, Craig.
Yeah.
Yeah. We would pretend. Did you guys ever do there was like a wrestling match with your stuffed animals?
Well, it was a wrestling buddy.
Yeah. So did you like did you tag yourself in? Like
Why would I tell you? It was a one-on-one match. Right?
Yeah,
Like
you never,
wrestling-
you guys
the
never,
buddy.
you guys never like teamed up, like
What? Play with stuffed animals together?
meaning like you're wrestling them, like you're fighting them, and like.
No, he wrestled me.
Yeah. Why'd I be
Well,
a
you would
tag
still
team?
wrestle, but then you would also like tag your freaking.
There was no stuffed animals around. He just beat me up.
That's not true. I remember that one time we were wrestling. I took a stuffed animal and just beat you with
That's
it.
true.
Okay, so you guys played this game.
Yeah.
Did you guys create any, like any weird games
Memories?
yourself?
Yes.
We played hallway football.
Yeah, talk about that.
Nice.
What does that look like?
It was Craig beating me up in the hallway.
Oh, okay. But was like a real football stuff?
Well, I had a football, and then
You
I
had
was
to be on
supposed-
your knees though.
I had
Made
to
it
be-
fair.
and I was supposed to run to the other side of the hallway, and it was just Craig knocking me against
Craig
the wall.
and Craig on his feet.
Yeah, just kicking me.
We played Rodney King.
Whoa!
Wow.
Yeah!
I get it.
I don't get it. He's a football. He was. Oh, dude, I got mixed up.
Are you trying to say Rodney Pete?
Yes, Rodney Pete. Correct.
Yeah.
Quarterback of the Colts.
Freudian slip.
No. And then the kicker.
Do all black people
He's
look
like,
alike, Travis?
Mark-
And Chad's like,
Marquise King.
I love bricks also.
My dad's name is Rick. I said I love Rick. I don't get it. Homer. Homer, what about you? What about you? Did you create any like your own games or anything like that? You got sisters.
I grew
though.
up out in the woods. So.
And you got sisters, right?
Yeah.
Did you terrorize them? Did you ever think about how you what as a boy with sisters, what were you doing? Were you just trying to like throw spiders on them and scare them and all that
Pretty
stuff?
much. Like the craziest thing was like we were playing croquet, and Rose pissed me off, my oldest sister, and like on nonchalant, I threw the croquet mallet towards her from like 100 feet. Like, all right, this I ain't gonna hit her, and I like magically hit her in the head with it.
Whoa!
And
Did
so
you?
it was pretty hilarious
did
just
you-
because like
That wasn't
I
a-
just chucked it thinking like it'd go near her, and it like actually hit her from that far away.
100-foot toss.
Like,
Maybe they were
that
playing
I'm
croquet.
not that good. Come on now.
She
It was
just throws a
pretty
dart.
funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did she feel?
Yeah.
after
What did
that?
she do? Did she turn around and like?
She had a well on her head for a while.
Yeah, I'm sure she did.
But it didn't hurt her that bad
Did-
because she's still a
did
high
you say
school.
she was- did you
She's
say-
still a high school principal, so it didn't kill any brain cells.
That's true. Just yours. Did they? Did they? No, I'm kidding. Did you say poison?
Then there was another time, my other sister, she was like, we were throwing grapes at her,
Yeah.
and she went to kick one of the grapes, and she kicked the wall. So me and my other sister were just fall on the ground laughing at her because like her toe was crooked for like a month because she was barefoot. So it was pretty bad.
Did your mom ever have the conversation with you guys are gonna be friends later on in life? You're gonna want to get along, or did she ever try to play mediator?
I don't think we really had that.
Because you guys had still have a lot of love in your family.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it wasn't like it was just like you guys just like were you guys
For the
were
most
siblings.
part, my grandparents like raised us.
Oh,
for the most
really?
part.
Really?
Every weekend, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like during the week, we'd go to school, and that'd be it.
Where did they live at?
Tacoma and Black Diamond. So we used to go to Tacoma all the time.
Really?
Yeah, like Rainier games and Tiger games, like every weekend back in the day.
So separate grandparents?
Yeah.
And
So
so
my other grandma lived in Black Diamond.
so on the weekends it would be one
It'd, like
grandparent.
rotate.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah. It
And
was
then
fun, though.
did you ever are they still alive?
No.
Did you prefer one over the other, or were they both fun?
Both were fun.
Nice.
And I have 2 separate tattoos for each of them.
And I feel like you
memories I've done with them.
that's awesome. I feel like you cook. And
Yeah.
you did you pick that up from somebody that like who that went
Probably
to?
all of them.
They also like to
Like, because my mom and dad cook too. So,
Yeah.
like, I picked it up on all of them.
just a family any
Right.
family recipes?
Not really. Like, no.
You create your own stuff
Pretty
yet?
much create my own thing
Yeah?
every time.
Yeah. What's your favorite?
You make a meatloaf?
Oh yeah, you
I've
make
never
meatloaf
made
sandwich?
a meatloaf
Oh.
before.
Oh,
I used to hate meatloaf.
but
I don't
now-
know why. It just sounded weird to me. Then one day I had it and
then what?
it was good.
Yeah.
I only eat it maybe once a year though.
You need to go get one of the Bently specials over there at O Chef Country Kitchen.
Yeah,
Is
go
that-
see Dan.
That's
I've always looked for it. Where's it at exactly?
it's you know where Pard's place was, or
Yeah.
like it's in that same parking
Oh,
lot.
okay.
Now I don't know what his hours are right now.
Just weekends.
Probably
isn't it?
weekends, I believe.
Yeah, so feel free to order it, and maybe we'll go out there do a taste test and see if it gets the Homer stamp of approval or not.
Right on.
Are you hunting still? You got some more of that elk or
I
any
don't
of that
know
other
yet.
stuff?
I'm waiting to find out. because I know my
Lottery?
dad's friend, he's getting back surgery soon. So we don't know. I haven't heard anything.
He's one that carries you on his back when you
No,
guys-
he's the one that hosts us because he's the one that
he
lives in
does.
Montana and does all this
Oh,
stuff.
so you got that thing in
Yeah.
Montana? Nothing
Yeah.
in Washington?
No,
How come?
I don't know. Bigger deer?
Oh, bigger deer.
Yeah.
Bigger deal? Bigger deer.
If you had a set hookup like that, why would you hunt here?
Well, I mean, you could hunt on.
You can hunt here. It's just way harder. 'cause
Yeah. Now,
more
do you live on
civilized.
tribal land?
No.
You don't. Can you hunt on tribal land?
If you're tribal,
But you're not.
no.
Where do you live at? Auburn?
Yeah.
I thought you lived.
No, I live by Olympic Middle School, kind of.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know where that's at.
Oh. Behind the Goodwill.
It's by where he lives.
Oh, okay.
Dude.
Yeah.
Olympic Middle School now has
It's crazy. nice.
Oh, yeah. This
Now-
guy surveyed all of it.
that they now have a field for a middle school that is better than most high school fields.
Yeah, it's really, it's crazy nice. They just put in a brand new football field.
The city of Auburn school district has more
Redid
money
all
than
schools.
anybody in this entire state.
It's awesome.
Can they send it over to Enumclaw?
Dude, if you looked at some of the schools they've did in the last 3 years and their fields, it is insane.
But what are the taxes like over there? The bonds are
Yeah,
passing too
it
fast.
sucks. My property tax is like $9,000 a year.
There we go.
Thank
Okay.
you.
But my house
Yeah, you
when
pay-
I my
that's
That's
Pay
all.
him.
That's actually all
he
of
takes your
Craig's.
taxes.
That's all of
What
Craig's
a
salary.
dick.
yeah.
it's
Craig
like
gets $9,000 a
it's
year.
like
and it's just
$9,000 a
overwriting him a
year.
check.
But when I bought the house, it was like $90,000, and now it's worth like $600,000 because all the brand new schools.
Do you ever?
And
Are you?
I'm
ever,
waiting. I'm waiting a whole year until the casinos, hotel like budget shit comes out
Yeah.
because that might help the property go up too.
So are you at a point where you're like flirting with the idea of just selling your home and pocketing that money and then
Living out of an RV.
or like
somewhere, maybe.
moving to flipping? Oh, your kids are all still.
I have my daughter. Now,
That's
so-
right.
No, my son graduates at the end of the year.
That's what I'm saying. You still
So,
and your daughter is what?
13.
Yeah, 8th grader.
Yep.
Yeah. So you still got to stick around.
Yeah, sadly.
There's no RV Breaking Bad trips that you can take around down to New Mexico.
Not yet.
Have you thought about becoming a guide yourself, fishing or hunting guide or anything like that?
Maybe. We'll see.
I mean, is that? I'm not asking for like.
No, I'm waiting for certain stuff to go through
Oh, I got you.
around my birthday, hopefully.
November
7th.
7th
Turn
coming
big
up,
40. I'm scared.
dude. Happy
I'm the
birthday,
last
dude.
one of the family
Wow.
to turn 40.
Shares a birthday with Carrie.
Do ya?
Yeah.
That's
Oh.
and when is the election night? Is that the 8th or the 9th or
The
s-
5th.
The 5th. Oh, so
I dodged it this year.
so you'll
Thank
know.
God. Sometimes my birthday is on freaking
Yeah.
election day, and I hate that shit.
You'll either be drinking a little bit or a lot. Or be drinking a lot on that birthday or even a lot more on that birthday.
Right?
God, we're gonna turn 40. That's nuts.
When are you 40?
Next April.
Next
Oh,
April,
wow.
huh? Still a baby.
Yeah, 39. Still a baby.
Still a baby.
Yeah.
Hold on to your youth.
Yeah.
Take care of that body. You don't know what it's like when you get
I
old.
just put meatloaf in this body.
Jacked.
Use sun lotion.
Yeah, I listened to that graduation song too.
Are you still making songs? Still making raps, beats, any of
Yeah.
that stuff?
I just listened. I went on a drive yesterday to the woods, and I found a bunch of beats I forgot I had. So
They're out in the woods, just randomly out there.
no, they're in my truck, and so
They're buried.
I don't drive. I don't drive my truck that often
Forgot
because
about
you
these
see
things,
these
honey.
gas prices. So
So do you?
yeah.
So then, what do you?
Uh,
But you think he was talking about headphones, Travis?
Do you? Yeah, I found a bunch of beats. Did you?
That's also
or
also
the plant, or I mean, or the vegetable. Yeah, I went out the woods and found a bunch of beats.
let's also clarify. It's the woods somewhere. There, it's not woods in Auburn.
no. I went to Evans Creek. I went up towards like Lake Mowich above Carbonado.
There we go. That's.
I
the
thought
only
I could
thing
go all the.
understood.
I thought I could go all the way there, but they closed the gate. I think ever since COVID,
They saw you coming.
the gate's always
They're
closed.
holding the beats.
It's
Yeah.
it's a damn.
Like, he wants
it's
his
a-
beats back.
It's a 5
Here
mile.
comes the truck. Shut the gate. Shut the gate.
It's a 5 mile hike now to go to the thing.
These
so.
friggin' beats are 5 miles out there. Do you just like drive by yourself, listen to the beats, and then just freestyle over
Sometimes,
it, and
yeah.
then just kind of get a flow going, figure it out?
Get in the zone.
Does it help like clear your mind a little
Yeah.
bit? Yeah.
Yep.
I like that.
Quietness.
I used to
no
do that too.
distractions.
Yeah, he just kind of just like.
That's what I do when I fish too, though. That's why I like fishing.
Do you rap while you fish?
Sometimes.
Does it scare him into your hole? They're like, this guy's up. This guy's gonna.
He tells me to get in and just jump.
He's like, if you're with me, get in.
No, like me and
Hello.
my like a couple years ago, we went fishing up in the mountains, and like I'm so mad I lost so many episodes somehow. I
They're just falling out of that truck.
No, they just somehow didn't get recorded, and I'm like, man.
Have you thought about driving back up there and see if you can find them again?
I have lost a cooler up there too, though.
It's
Once.
full of beets.
No, full of fresh fish. I was trying to bring home.
Fresh beets.
You see what we deal with?
Yeah, that's so you lost them by recording over them. Is what you're
I
saying?
don't know what happened.
Oh.
We were pretty toasted that weekend.
Do you still hang out with what's his name? He has a nickname too.
Yeah, your boy Troy. He moved
your boy
back,
Troy,
He
yeah.
moved back home to Alaska.
Oh, he
so
did?
He's living in Alaska now. Help take care of his aunt.
Okay.
'Cause she had cancer.
Have you been up to Alaska yet?
No, I need to go.
I feel like that's a place that you would probably
So-
thrive in.
Right. My junior to senior year, my uncle tried to get me to go up there, and my parents said no, bad influence.
What was he doing up there?
He fishing, but he's like a tugboat driver too.
Oh, okay.
And I think they knew my ass was never gonna come home. If I went up there, I probably would have said F school and got paid by him and just lived there for free.
Yeah. You don't
Because
really.
he was gonna pay me like $1,800 a month,
Whoa.
and that's a lot when you're 17.
Yeah, it's
And a free house to live in.
if your uncle.
And he probably would have fed me.
yeah, it's your uncle
Yeah. I don't think I would have
offering offering some tug.
Yeah, I'd
boat
probably
rides.
I'd probably still be up there.
You'd be,
He's 83, still driving tugboats.
no way.
Yep.
No way. 83.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Dude, with inflation, you should like 3,600 of now.
Yeah.
Tell me to go.
Have you thought about going back up there and taking over the family business up there? What do you think of the Mariners? Are you Mariners? Like, is that your second team watching?
Yeah.
But what do you think about the Phillies and
I'm
Bryce
so glad
Harper?
Bryce Harper choked. I can't stand him. He's Richard Sherman of baseball. He's arrogant and he's cocky and
So
he runs
what-
his mouth.
So
And
when
so I hope he never wins a ring.
so then when Sherman went to play on the Niners, you loved him.
Nope, I still hated him.
When Bryce played on the
Nationals?
Nationals,
I never liked him then either.
was
Because I hyped him up from
was
the
he,
get.
was he on the Braves?
No.
No, he was never on the Braves.
No.
Why do I associate Bryce Harper with you? Maybe
Because
he's
he
just-
always kills us.
This could be it.
He's a home run hitter when it matters.
Are you thinking of Fred McGriff?
You might,
Yeah, David Justice.
I think you're
Actually,
thinking of
I think
Fred
David, yeah,
McGriff.
David
Justice.
Justice,
They were
Fred
good.
McGriff, Ronald
The
Acuna
90s
Jr.
teams.
Yeah, like that. All those guys. Acuna's not on the team anymore.
He's
over-
hurt
Is he, still,
again.
is he still on the team?
Yeah,
Oh.
he can't keep his ACLs together.
Who went to? Who was the one that went to San Diego, San Francisco,
Oh, you're thinking of Freeman. He's on the Dodgers.
Dodgers? That's
Because
right.
that's where he's from.
Machado was Padres, wasn't it?
Freeman's from LA,
Yeah.
so that's why he went there. But his agent screwed him at the same time.
Yeah, did he tapes on that?
Huh? There's a bunch of stuff on that. How his agent like
Tra-
effed it up.
He just wants to see two
And then-
guys. That's all he's doing.
Yeah,
Then
it
it
was
got-
like down to the wire. He
His
did
agent
screw
screwed him over, but then because he wanted to really stay in Atlanta, because like, why are you going to ship my whole family across the country? You know what I mean?
Did he fire his agent?
No, because he got his millions of dollars. So
True. Any words of wisdom? Anything to leave us with before we end the episode?
no.
Homer, was this worth it to come out here?
Hell yeah.
All right. Who do you got tonight? Bronco. Oh yeah, you got.
Oh yeah, we got $5
We
that
know.
Bo Nix is beating the Saints.
he knows who's winning.
Yeah.
Nope.
No two
Yep.
touchdowns for Kamara.
That guy bet the freaking Saints to win between 1 and 6 points, and I'm gonna lose that $7,000 bet tonight.
No, you're gonna lose $7,015 tonight.
Yeah.
True. Yeah, 70. You're right.
Yeah.
How many sports bets have you won?
So I've been tracking it. I'm making.
7.
No, I've been winning a
in
lot.
3 years.
I've only won 2, but that's in like 6 months.
I make-
so I'm not
I'm-
that bad behind.
I bet the first half underdog spread, and that's probably winning 60% of the time, and so I'm up. But then I spend whatever I make on bullcrap like 7-leg parlays of anytime touchdowns, and but one of those are going to hit. One of those times is going to hit.
I think we need to revisit the Patreon where we take it over because it sounds like me. You're just spending the Patreon's money to gamble.
This is all DoorDash money.
Yeah, it doesn't sound
Patreon
like
money actually goes back into Libsyn. Great question, Corey. So Libsyn charges me $50 a month to host the podcast, and so it goes back into that.
That sounds like a ripoff.
And then
I'll host it for you.
And then it's like uploading, and they
It
send it
gives you
to
all the stats.
right. Exactly.
I got.
Do you have it?
I did.
You did, yeah.
It wasn't worth the $50 a
I don't
month.
know.
Well, for me, and then the rest of it just goes.
I think that's
into the
better
light-
for
the lighting
'cause he
here.
doesn't do audio
And
or
electric.
he doesn't do video, so
No.
that's better for audio only. All mine's video,
Yeah,
so
yeah. We might go video at some point. It's getting easier.
We were just talking about quitting for good. Now we're not. Now we're gonna go video. It's a big spectrum here. You're expecting.
You know what? You're right. I forgot about all the listeners we're getting. This is the last episode you guys are ever going to hear of Full Buddy Cast Garage Night. Craig won.
I don't
Craig
think
won.
anybody wants to see a video of me and Craig bickering.
We did a video
I
one
feel like
time.
we've seen that.
did you?
Well, we did the cool fantasy football promo.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about the video we did in here one time, and it ended up being kind of wasn't it like long or to
Did
edit
that ever?
and-
Was that real?
Yeah, Bobby. Yeah,
Did that get
was
released?
That was a fever dream. No, Bobby was in here for an hour just walking around us with different camera angles, and
Yeah, I thought that just disappeared.
but the audio was just like as if you were sitting in the room
rain.
Right.
compared to actually listening to the audio that's getting put into a machine and all that, and so it just kind of threw it off. That's the thing that I'm worried about is the audio quality.
Craig was talking that there's a lot of those podcasts that you can just call in and talk, and it sounds like you're there. He wants to start doing that
I've done a couple of
Yeah,
those
yeah.
on my own too.
Yeah. because it sounds like you're right there. Like,
No, I did that.
Yeah.
I did an episode with Troy. Just catch
Yeah.
up with him when he's up in Alaska,
Yeah,
and that one got like 100 views in like 2 weeks. I was shocked.
Yeah, you see.
So you should just come out.
And
here
it's just him in the
sit
dark and me on my phone, like
spo-
screenshotting it.
You
and it's
look
just
sponsored
really-
by the Huskers. I gotta get a picture of this
Oh,
because you've
God.
got the. We gotta see the.
I've been a Nebraska fan since I was a kid
who was
because of Rathman and Roger Craig because that's where they played before they were
prior.
Niners.
So
So
once
that's
you found out where they were coming from,
that made me
that's
a
what
Nebraska
you-
fan.
okay. I
Same-
like that.
and that's why I like UCLA because Reggie Miller went to UCLA. My favorite basketball.
see,
player
you
ever.
have
Glad that guy's house burned down.
so many different like
I don't know
random.
why people hate Reggie Miller.
Dude, I feel like you just put a.
If I remember, didn't you try to shoot threes like him?
yeah.
Yeah, I do remember that. That makes it.
I
No,
tried dunking
I'm not
like Sean
joking.
Kemp,
Like he
and
had
I
a
couldn't-
specific three shot.
Yeah, I'd kick my leg out
Yeah.
and make you try to hit it
Yeah.
like a foul, like you can't do nowadays because every sport's woke. Look at baseball. You can't even like today. Like the guy slid into second and he had his foot in the way, and like they're safe now. You can't even block second base.
I
in
tried
baseball
to be
anymore.
woke back there at
This shit's
Montgomery,
trash.
and he'd stick his foot out, and I'd fall over and yell foul. Nobody went for it. Nobody wanted to do it back then.
You like UCLA, Indiana, Nebraska, San Francisco, Atlanta. Did I ever say Atlanta?
No,
I feel like you just one morning when you were like 8,
it's a
you got,
'90s kid.
you got like a map of the American United States, and you just threw darts, and you're just like, okay, who do I like for basketball? Shunk, Indiana. Is that what you did?
no.
I think Indiana's a great choice to like things in.
I like.
I'm glad we're good again. I can't wait for this NBA season. It's the best team we've had since probably the year 2000 when we lost in
Zion.
the finals. We don't have Zion.
Rick Smits.
Rick Smits,
Rick Smits was good, yeah.
Mark Jackson.
Mark Jackson.
He got blackballed. He should be a head coach somewhere.
That seems like you can't
Davis.
say that.
Why? He really should though. He should be a head coach. I don't get how he's not head coach in the NBA.
So a lot of people have been blackballed.
You can't say that.
Why?
You can't say blackball.
No, I don't know. I feel like that's getting close.
Oh, I was supposed to say bald. That's my bad.
Yeah, just bald. I'm bald. I'm white bald.
Dude, I know. You need to get Rogaine to be your sponsor.
Joe Rogaine.
What if you had a midget that got blackballed?
Okay, everyone, thanks so much for listening to Full Body Cast.
Are the balls smaller?
Garage Night. That's Craig Bently. He lives at 2721.
Midget Lane.
Oh, stop! Can't say it. I'm getting canceled.
Oh, stop.
All right, everyone. Thanks so much for listening. I would like you guys give me a shout out for everybody real quick.
You can quit Patreon now. We're done.
Please don't.
We finished the podcast.
Please don't.
This is the
Just
end.
go ahead and just transfer that over to free.
Yeah. This is,
Yeah, actually, we'll shout out the free members right now. Trudy, Catry Hoban, Sage Hills Golf and RV Resort, Anthony Wright. And then we're going to go shoot over to the paid members that are still active. We got, we're going reverse this time. It's because we're so close to Homer here. We got Dan Coote Snyder, Jackie Van Hoof, Homer Robertson, Cameron Stratton, Thomas Savageau, Sasha Carey Lynn, Jackson Zyduk,
he's alive.
Jamie Kenny, Jamie Roberts, Ben Illman, Jared Skelly, needs some scary skeletors, skelethons, Shekinah Sarver, Amanda Keating, Cassie Spencer, Seth Loop, Adam Kenny Art, Holly Graff, and Kellen Hall. That is it.
Did you lose some?
I lost one, but I think it was based upon a card. Usually there's card issues. Over here knows what I'm talking about.
Damn scam artists.
But I feel like I did lose
Paying
one.
Patreon? I know what you mean.
Well, Patreon's moving their to iOS. Like you have to make a monthly subscription that they charge through Apple now. If you have the app, the whole thing is just so. I don't know how much longer I'll be doing this.
It sounds like you should ask him just to mail a check to your house.
Yeah, literally, I may do that.
Send cash in an envelope.
You guys are so funny.
I'll just leave you like 6 packs of dollar store sodas on the front yard.
I'll take that. I'll take that for sure. Oh, I know who left. Yep, there's one.
Was it because of a sweatshirt again?
Did I tell you what happened with that?
I feel like maybe.
Okay, so the guy that I don't know if I dropped his name, and I'm not going to drop his name.
You did. I know who it is. Maybe you didn't. I don't know.
Not on the episode. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. But I was door dashing. This was like 2 months ago. Door dashing, and he had just gotten in an accident like a week or two prior. On his way to work, he was kind of not paying attention. He even like posted that he wasn't paying. Like he deleted that afterwards. But anyway, I saw him that weekend, and he was just walking around like no big deal. Like his car looked pretty messed up, or his truck looked pretty messed up. Anyway, I see him, and he goes, "Oh, hey, I've been meaning to tell you," and he pulled cash out and handed me cash, and he goes, "Bro, I still listen. I just didn't want to do the whole monthly thing, and so I've been meaning to give you this money." And I'm like, "I still don't have a hoodie for you." He's like, "No worries,
Did
no
you
worries."
take it?
I told him, I was like,
What a jerk.
"No." He was
Wow.
What a jerk.
I wouldn't have shared that.
I wouldn't have
on
taken
the show.
that money
You
unless
might
I had
want to go and delete that.
unless I had a sweatshirt for him. I wouldn't have taken that
No,
money.
he was, but I said, "No, you're good." He goes, "No, I want to."
Did he put it in your Did he put it in your pants?
Yeah,
Oh, okay, then that's fine. I feel like he forced it in on you.
Scooch 20.
Was it at the Eagles?
It was at the Eagles Club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you claim that as a tip on your DoorDash?
I did, actually. No, but yeah, so shout out to him. He's a man.
He's gonna be running that soon.
And appreciate him as well. All right, we got shout outs. Go ahead, Homer.
Homer Robertson. Shout out. Thanks for having me on the episode.
Yeah, thanks for being a part of it.
You bet.
Are we shouting you
shouting
shouting yourself
yourself
out?
Sure, why not? I've
Dude,
never
I thought I was the
on
only one to do
here,
that. That's awesome.
Craig's a big fan of that.
I see.
Craig, your shout out?
Yeah, I'd like to actually give a shout out to
I did a pretty good job today.
18,
Oh, I thought it was going to be yourself.
18 and Mrs. 18
Yeah.
Who's that?
on their newborn.
Newborn,
Baby.
yes. Baby.
Baby 18.
Baby 18, baby 1. Should we just keep calling it every?
I don't even want to know the name. It'll
Baby
be
18.
baby every year. So baby 0 through 18.
Do we have a party for baby 18 months?
I don't know.
We do a baby 18 days party, baby 18 months party, or
We
baby
might have
18 weeks,
missed.
18 months.
Actually, it might be pretty close
It's
to
by-
the 18 days.
I think we're within. We're close. Well, shout out to 18 and Mrs. 18. Congratulations on having a baby 18. Not 18 babies yet. 17 more to go. Corey, shout out.
I don't have any babies.
Baby mamas?
No.
Half of Enumclaw?
No. They can't even find me to get a gift certificate. How would I have half a game? What are you talking about? I do have a local business again. I talked about it before. I went there again, and I got that sweet Cal Ripken jersey that you took a picture of.
The cool Ripken Jr.
Yeah. Yeah. CC's Collectibles. That's where I got that at. It was in there. That place has everything.
How much was a jersey?
Like $35.
That's a good.
Where?
Yeah.
He just-
CC's downtown.
He got another one.
I got another one today, too.
Who'd you get?
Sandberg.
Ryan Sandberg? How do you spell Ryan Sandberg?
RYN
Close. You're missing one.
double N.
How do you spell Ryan Sandberg?
Unless there's an E.
That's it.
Yeah.
RH.
Nope.
I.
Nope.
N.
Nope.
It's
E.
RYN.
It's RYNE.
Ryu?
RYNE. Not Ruin. Not RuneScape Sandberg. Did you guys ever play RuneScape?
I know what it is, though. So.
Jackson did. You know Jackson played the heck out of it when he was a kid.
He wasn't born when that was out.
Oh, I'll do a double shout out.
Ooh.
I'll also give a shout out to Jackson about bringing light to the surveying industry on the episode of Full Buddy. And Corey hasn't said it to him yet. I already had that picture that he sent Corey
Craig has all the surveyors.
because I took a picture of it across from the stadium also. But I'm going to give him a shout out for bringing it up.
You know what?
Especially because it upset Corey.
I have a double shout out.
And upset me.
Double shout out.
Yeah.
Here, I shout out you.
Oh,
Hey, good job bringing a guest.
yeah.
Thanks, Homer, for coming.
You
Good
bet.
job getting the guest.
Yeah, I sent
Well
Homer. Thank you. I sent Homer a message that said, "Hey, got any questions for Garage Night?" And he goes, "Can I be on?"
No, that's a nice invite. Ha ha.
True. So I interpreted it as, "Can I be on?" And I said, "Come on over."
So you didn't do that much. I take back what I said.
Yeah.
You didn't do very.
I invited myself.
He invited himself. We've all done that.
I enjoy it when somebody who hasn't been on gets to come on and hang out.
Yeah. And we enjoy Homer, longtime Patreon supporter, off and on, longtime supporter, but he's back. He's back.
Yeah.
He figured it
I
out.
left Bank of America. That was part of the problem.
Unshout out to Bank of America.
Yeah.
Shout out to the credit unions everywhere.
Right?
Screw
Credit unions,
banks.
Way to go.
Yep. And then my shout out is to just you guys. Thank you guys for being a part of this. Everyone that's listening, everyone that's downloading, and people that are trying to keep this thing going. This might be the last one. I'm heading to Vegas. There will not be one next week.
Are you going to tell us you love us?
I love you all, and I love you, Corey. I love you, Corey.
I know.
And you know what? Here's the thing.
Say it back.
Back. I love is, and to quote Kanye West, the most important thing is love.
He's going to get diddied soon. I'm not worried about Kanye West.
Dude, he's gonna get Diddy so hard. Dude, they're so the Diddy stuff is
list is
insane. You know what? Diddy's
What list is longer? The Diddy list or the Michael Vick list?
what the heck? Is there a Michael Vick list?
You know there's a list of all the athletes that were dogfighting with Michael Vick that he hasn't snitched on.
Oh, I know that. I just
That
heard. I thought
list.
there's a pick list, but not
No.
a Vick list.
There's got to be a Vick list.
Dude,
of
I'll
all
tell you
everyone's
what.
I thought you were gonna say
dogfight
Epstein.
betting with
That
him.
just made me think of something I saw the other day.
You watch a
know,
One
dogfight?
of the best Halloween decorations I've seen in a long time. It was a skeleton laying down on the ground, like crawling, with a Michael Vick jersey on, with dogs all around it, like they were attacking the skeleton.
Yeah, it was pretty solid.
That's crazy.
It was an Atlanta jersey, though, just FYI.
I feel like that list is longer than
I think that it's probably as long, but it doesn't
Diddy
overlap like the Diddy list and the Epstein and Diddy list probably overlap each other.
Dude, Yeah, it's like a.
I don't think you.
I get
I
what
don't
you're
think you
saying.
can compare those two. I don't think
Diddy
they're even close.
You don't think
Diddy
everybody's
and
on all
Epstein?
3 lists?
No, I'm saying
there's got to be at least one on all
Okay,
three.
I
Well, there's
There's
true.
people on all 3 lists.
I don't mean compare them together. I mean the
Or
extent
even on Michael Vick's list.
Yeah.
the extent
gotta
of
be.
the list. Michael Vick's list would not be as bad as Diddy's list. Not even
You
close.
don't think
No,
so?
no, and Diddy's list, I don't think is going to be as bad as Epstein's list.
And I mean bad. I don't mean the amount of people on it. I'm talking about just in general what the list represents.
Oh, okay.
Oh
I get
yeah,
what you're
like
saying.
diddling kids.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
So you're not down with dogs. So you don't.
No,
care- you
I'm
don't
just
care
saying.
about
I
dogs.
feel like Michael Vick's gonna have a long list of people he didn't snitch on when he.
This is
decides
the,
to finally
I feel
snitch
like I am
when it's
Mr.
time to
Conspiracy
go.
Theorist. I feel like I've listened and seen all of them, Flat Earth to Planet Nibilu.
Because how
and
many athletes we
and
like do you
frickin-
think are on that list?
I've never
themselves?
heard. I have never ever heard of that Mike Vick list was. I thought it was just like his friends.
The conspiracy I heard was
But
that
it's
You
a
don't- you don't-
bunch of
you don't
athletes.
Think, yeah, you don't think boxers were
I've heard
out there
that
making
conspiracy.
bets on that?
It was Steve McNair and Junior Seau were on
Like,
there.
are you trying to tell me Mike Tyson's not on that list? Come on.
Mike Tyson is pissed.
Ta-
He's like, let's do a
Tao
Tigers.
Mateo's
Come
girlfriend
on.
was there too.
Yeah, I mean, there's reasons why people aren't here. They were
Yeah.
going to snitch.
They were going to snitch on the Mike
Yeah,
Vick list.
and now they're saying
That
it's
could be it, too.
CTE.
Dude, if we end up dead, forget Hillary,
Oh,
forget the CIA.
dude. QAnon's got her back.
Yeah,
No.
don't worry about it. I know what's up.
Mike,
QAnon's got this show's back.
it's gonna be Mike. It's gonna be Mike Vick.
Mike Vick already knows Craig is an Eagles fan. That's cool.
Oh, okay, that's
Actually,
true.
I have a Michael Vick's Eagles jersey. I bought it right when he went to the Eagles.
Why is that?
Just because it's a collector's item.
You're an Eagles fan?
No, it's just a collector's item because I have his Atlanta one.
Okay, I know. I say real quick.
Do you know who loves Michael Vick? Or will did?
His
I don't-
mom.
Probably not anymore.
Cats. Cats.
Scary Skelly used to love Michael Vick.
When he was on Virginia Tech.
No, he used to use him in Madden all the freaking time.
I think everybody
he
used
was
Michael Vick in
he was
Madden.
such a terrible passer back
He was
then.
a cheat code.
Just
on that
run the
game,
ball
though.
with him, and he was a huge Vick fan. There's not many left.
Real quick. I know I keep saying that. The top 3, your personal top 3 football teams that you low key root for. Obviously, we're taking out the Seahawks, the Eagles, the Colts, and the Niners. The other 3 that you're like, if you see them play, you low key root for them. I will go first.
And you hear it on the next episode. Goodbye.
Bills.
Oh, that would have been perfect.
Bills. Eagles.
You root for the Eagles?
I
You
do.
just said you couldn't take that out.
Yeah.
No, no,
You
I
couldn't
mean-
take the Eagles.
You can't take your own.
Oh.
Oh.
Bills, Eagles, and because of Corey, I'm going to say Colts.
You root for them for me?
I will root for them for you.
See,
Correct.
I
So what I hear
I did know
is
you loved me.
he's rooting for the Eagles and the Colts because
He loves
of
us.
us.
He loves us.
Well, Eagles I loved because when I was a dairy
Nope,
manager,
it's because of us.
and you, but when I was a dairy manager way back in the day, it was during the Mike Vick era, they would typically play. It was crazy. They'd always be either on Sunday night football or Monday night football, it seemed. And so there was like a year or two, especially with Mike Vick, and I would go to bed, go to sleep because I'd be getting up at like 3 a.m. I'd go to bed watching whatever that was, fall asleep to it. And I just kind of like, I have good memories. And I always liked Randall Cunningham. In fact, my stuffed Dare Bear, to full circle on this episode, named Randall with a Randall Cunningham jersey as well. And
Did Officer Pippen
I
give
want to
it to you?
say Ricky Waters,
Would have been Australia.
I had a Ricky Waters jersey for an Eagles
the Niners.
as well.
You never Niners Ricky Waters? That would
No,
go
that's
hard.
burned it.
You have
Rip it in
Seahawks-
half.
Did you have Seahawks Ricky
Nope.
Waters?
Nope.
What?
Eagles won. Only.
That's
So
got to be like 94, 95 because that's when I was a Niners fan.
Ricky Waters?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I was 8th
It was
grade.
the Niners.
I'm talking Eagles though. All right, go. Top 3 that you low key root for.
Well, Bills. I've always liked them since I was a kid. I liked him instantly after Don Beebe didn't die when he fell on his neck.
That's true.
So is Green Bay your next team?
Man. Any team that's playing the Cowboys that week.
Okay. I like that. I'll accept it. Hate sometimes is bigger than love.
Man, I don't know. I don't know what third one would be.
Okay. You don't have to have one. Core?
I don't even know if I have to be. I was a Niners fan back then, so I will always have a soft spot for the Niners. And I low-key rooted for the Giants a lot when Eli was there, just because it was another Manning, and I followed that. So I'd root for them quite often to see, especially when they would play the Patriots, because I didn't want the Patriots to win. Other than that, I didn't really have a soft spot. Maybe the Bengals. I don't know. Kind of like seeing the Bengals win.
Dalton days, or like
No, it was the Palmer days. I was watching it.
Can I ask it?
It was Palmer, Rudy Johnson, and Chad Ochocinco.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Dude, they easily win the Super Bowl that year. Palmer doesn't get hurt.
Yeah, he tore his knee and then screwed my fantasy team.
Damn it.
John couldn't save the day.
Yeah. Shout out to Central.
True.
And then Homer, top three.
I only have one, and he already took it.
Whoever's playing the Seahawks.
Whoever's playing the Cowboys.
Oh, the Cowboys. Oh, okay. Whoever's playing the Cowboys.
Yeah. Then the other two, I'd go college.
Okay.
Wazoo, because my sisters went there.
Okay.
And Army, just because I was in the Army.
Nice.
The craziest thing to me still is that the entire time I was a Niners fan, he was a Cowboys fan. And now he hates the Cowboys.
Not the entire time.
You were the entire
You were a Cowboys fan?
He was.
Only because
I
his
liked-
bandwagon. Emmitt Smith was great.
Emmitt Smith.
Troy Aikman was great
No,
too.
I hated Aikman all the time.
I have
Okay, that's fine.
I have pictures of him in cowboy
I
pajamas.
will say this. To this day, I still will say Emmitt Smith's one of the greatest running backs ever.
when he was on Arizona.
So here's the thing. I got a story for you. I got a quick story for you.
I seen him play on that.
So my brother-in-law loves the Cowboys. Big fan of the Cowboys. And he's just a glutton for punishment at this point. So he's going to house sit our house. Now, Jacqueline, while we're gone, Jacqueline is going to be at my parents. And so he's just house sitting, taking care of the dog. He doesn't know this. So Jacqueline has a twin bed in her room for like if friends spend the night. They get there's a bed already made and all that. So Jamie bought. I text Chris, say, where do you want to sleep on the couch, sleep in the bed? He goes, just whatever bed you got for me, okay, cool. Jamie went online and bought the kid, like the twin size Cowboys, like the thing when you were like in like 5th grade, you wanted like the Chicago Bulls, like full set of like the pillows and the sheets.
Yeah,
and
the sheet sets. I had a Niners one. When I was,
Yes.
Yeah.
So we bought him a Cowboys one. He doesn't have zero clue.
Why is he going to be upset? That's going to
I
make
know.
his day.
Why would you not
Excited.
make him sleep in the Eagles?
Yeah. You should have bought him an Eagles or a Niners one.
Hey.
Come on.
Oh, no.
You missed opportunity.
Next time.
She could have did something even
Next
cool, like
time.
Eagles full-on thing and had Jalen Hurts posters up.
You know
or
what?
something.
you just gave me a great idea.
So frustrated now.
Because since I'm
So
sleeping
good.
on a twin bed right now, I can buy some sheets
and you can make it-
and I can go back in the day.
It's like $40 on Amazon, bro. Like, remember circling that on the Sears like Christmas wish list or whatever they had, the wish book?
The JCPenney wish list.
Yeah, it is so good.
I'm gonna decorate this room and this twin bed like I was 10.
Do it.
Yeah. Power Rangers, Ninja Turtles.
How did you not get more inspiration than this podcast room? Dude, you go Colts. You go. Are you gonna go way back in your?
When I was 10, yeah.
Oh, you're gonna go to Niners. Are you gonna put some? Are you look online to see if you can
I
find
should-
those
I should-
stuffed
I should
animals, those
decorate-
stuffed
Because
Teenage Mutant
none of my
Turtles.
Colts stuff is up there. It's all in storage, so I should just redo that room entirely like it was when I was 10, and then just leave it that way when I leave.
I think,
Just all Niners stuff up there.
and then come up with your own idea of everyone's handprints on the wall. Like, and I'm glad I thought of this. This is my idea.
I had
That wasn't in that room.
I know, but
I
I'm
had
saying he's
so
gonna
much,
do it. And he's gonna be so.
so much Niner stuff, like a lot. Like not as much Colt stuff as I have now, but I had a ton of Niner stuff. I even gave it away because one of his buddies that
Do you-
was in our
Homer-
league-
You still have Niners?
Yeah,
stuff?
Homer's like.
I think I still have a couple.
salivating over here.
I think I still have a couple. I don't know where it is though. A couple. I had these like Joe Montana, Jerry Rice pictures that I had kept for years. And I had them somewhere. I didn't get rid of those, but I gave some stuff to. He had a buddy who was a Niners fan that was in our league for a while. I gave him like some blankets and just extra stuff that I still had. But I had a ton of stuff. They were in the Super Bowl. Was it Chargers Super Bowl? They killed them. Yeah. I had a Niners locker in the living room that I sat next and watched the Super Bowl with.
Nice.
My one of my like semi quasi nephews, big Christian McCaffrey fan. He's like 9. He's probably like 7. He's gotten into football this season, or like a little bit last season, but super into Madden. And he's just a huge Christian McCaffrey, just decked up. And every week I'm like, oh, hey, how did Christian McCaffrey do this week? I didn't catch how many yards he got. He probably got like 4 touchdowns, right? And he's just in tears.
We're saving him for when it matters.
That's what I tell my wife.
One day a week?
Yeah. Don't worry, we're going to save it when it matters. He's doubtful. He's on IR.
Hey, he's been IR this whole year. When's he going to come off?
Hey, why don't you play something IR? It's like 4 weeks at minimum, okay? So
Probably the most.
At this time, you might as well retire.
He's seen a specialist in Germany.
He's getting injections.
Yeah.
Getting therapy down there. Didn't we give shout outs like an hour ago?
We gave shout outs. I love you guys. Thanks for
episode.
listening. Hey, this may be the last one you ever listen to. Have a great week.
Goodbye.